Hello, and welcome to this HelloID provisioning product release video for November 2022. HelloID provisioning is a 100% born in the cloud, easy to configure and maintain user provisioning solution. It helps organizations to fully automate the user lifecycle management in the network by connecting the HR or SIS as a source system. Every change in this source is detected and processed into the network. No more worries about stale user accounts, accumulation of licenses or access rights, manual user management, or compliancy issues. Please note that in this video, we will only show the new functionality for the November 2022 release. Please go to docs.helloid.com or our YouTube channel for more videos. Let's get started. In this video, we'd like to start with a PowerPoint presentation and then demo the new functionalities for the November 2022 release. We have 3 new items in this release. First, notifications on account delete event. In this release, we introduced the possibility to send an email based on the delete event of an account. The second new functionality is the pre-on and off-boarding notifications. This feature is also related to sending email notifications, but these are specifically related to post-event actions and could be sent on a configurable threshold value. The last item in this release is comments for business rules. It's now possible to add a comment or remark on a business rule, which can make it a lot easier to describe the purpose of a business rule. Now let's start with a short demo of the new features in this release. The first stop is the account delete notification. This works somewhat in the same way as the other events did, like the lifecycle event. But the change on this one is that a delete event can now be selected from the notification settings. And this delete event should be related to a system to which the event will occur. We also introduced a default template for the notification settings. One remark on this is that we don't have the account export data available anymore. This is because the account was already deleted before the notification was sent, and for Active Directory, a limited set of variables is available. For Active Directory, we only support the SAM account name, user principal name, display name, and email address to be used as account variables within the delete notification that is sent. The next item is the pre-on and off-board notification, which has been introduced in a new menu item, a new screen called the Person Lifecycle. From this configuration page, there are 2 options called pre-onboarding and pre-offboarding, in which a certain amount of days can be specified for the event to be triggered. For the notification to be sent, a new event type is introduced for both types, which also contains a default notification template. Here's an example for the pre-onboarding. The events are located here, pre-onboard or pre-offboard. And if we take a closer look at the template, you can see there is also a default message available in which some information is already predefined. Taking a closer look at this template, you will notice that we have a new variable called contract start date or contract end date, which refers to the contract as it is determined by HelloID. The value of this date variable is based on all of the person contracts. So when a person is actually on or off-boarded based on a person's activation timelines regarding a minor gap of 3 days for new upcoming contracts. So when a person is actually on or off-boarded based on a person's activation timelines, with a minor gap of 3 days for new upcoming contracts, in case a person that will be off-boarded also has a new contract with a start date within 3 days after the end of the current contract, a notification will be suppressed. A remark on this is that we only trigger this notification once in the default period of 14 days or the configured days based on which the highest value is set. In order for this notification to work, it needs to be enabled in the Schedule screen, and in the Schedule screen there's a new toggle available, Determine Person Lifecycle Events. This will trigger the event based on the notification to be sent out. Another change we made in this release is the introduction of comments for a business rule. This can be found on the General tab of a business rule. We introduced a new text here where you can write a description. This will make it much easier to extend a remark or describing text. Describe the related call and purpose of the business rule, and it works as an extension on the name of a business rule. So when a description is added, you can add a text like, "Here is some description text." You can see that it's being automatically saved, so you don't have to publish it for the description to become available. If you would like to see the text of the description, just hover over the business rule, and a message will show up containing the name and the description. A remark on this is that you will be limited to a maximum of 500 characters on the description at the moment. Another improvement we have made is related to transferring entitlements if you have another main person, like a related main person. If you click on Manual and search for a person that is merged, you can see that we have introduced a new button. With this, we can transfer the entitlements, and this can be done manually. So in this case, you have a person that is merged with two other persons. We can see which persons are merged inside our Elbert identity. Once you switch this toggle, you can transfer all the entitlements to Cecile, or if you transfer it to the other person, the previous toggle will switch off automatically, transferring the entitlements to Bradford. Thank you so much for watching. Please let us know if you have any additional questions. You can post your question in YouTube or send it to isupport@toolsforever.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive frequent updates about improvements and changes in HelloID. Have a wonderful day.